Yay! Okay, so happy Thursday, friends. I'm so excited for our lunch and learn today. And don't worry, I'll be monitoring it. I know people get on and off as this is going on as a recording and time and lunch hour. We have the amazing Miranda Reigns. And I'm going to tell you something. If you guys have not had her teach you or show you anything about image and clothing and all of that, I know that's just side note. I had her for one of my star things. I literally redid my whole closet. It was amazing. Sometimes you don't know what you're wearing the wrong thing. But here's what I did. I did do that because it was so fun. But I was able to do less pieces to get more outfits out of it, which is phenomenal. Sometimes I can see the mannequin be like, I want that, but I don't know how to do it in my own brain. So it was awesome. So Miranda is the real deal. You can listen to her teach all day on anything she wants to teach because I love her little accent. It's amazing. And I'll let her share her Mary Kay story, but girlfriend, I just love and appreciate you so much for being so willing to help everybody in the Mary Kay world. I mean, we have consultants, directors, nationals, anybody is watching these can be part of these. I love it so much that they're going so widespread, and we do record them and then we'll send them out. Don't panic. We'll do that for everybody. But Miranda is beautiful. She is as gorgeous inside as she is outside. I mean, she's easy on the eyes. We can all agree with that. So thank you for your time and your energy and your heart, not just to the business, but to the women in the fellowship of this business. So thank you so much, friend. I'm going to let you take over.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jennifer. And girl, let's just say what we need to first. Those lips, I've lost my mind. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, I am so grateful to spend time with my favorite people, my Mary Kay family. So thank y'all for hanging out. And you know what? I'm watching the clock because when I get to talking, I get so excited to just share a little bit about you feeling and being your best. And so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about your image and what that looks like. I've been with Mary Kay for 23 years. I'm married to my hot honey, Paul. I have two girls, Bella Gray and Bristol Faye. And we have two fur people you may hear downstairs, just gonna say that. But I'm a pastor's wife, been in full-time ministry for my entire life, but 13 years as a lead pastor's wife. And then, of course, with Mary Kay, I understand the power of how you look because it equates to how you feel. And we are in the beauty business. And what I love about the Mary Kay business is that we can be our best self. It's not about how old we are. It's not about our personal style selection. It's not about, being a certain size. It's not about any of that. What it is about is you being most confident in the skin that you're in, and you are already beautifully and wonderfully made. That's who you are. My goal today in our short 20 minutes together is to equip you with a focused intention to you remembering and empowering yourself with just a few things to help you look your best. So in the Mary Kay world and in society in general, we do judge a book by its cover, unfortunately. But when you say up front, I am an independent Mary Kay beauty consultant, sales director, national, etc., what the eye beholds, they will determine if they want your business from the beginning. So you just want to put your best foot forward. I am the girl that's going to tell you, I want you to be real life. I want you to be real life and do real, but be your best in your real life. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about color. I'm going to I'm the girl that sings the same song, different verse. So we're all about color. I love color. I want to make sure you know what colors suit you best. We're going to talk about color. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about style and then fit. Those are the three things I really want to talk to you today to make sure every girl gets this down. All right. So when it comes to color, in my opinion, as a professional shopper, professional stylist, is that, let's be real, girl, you ain't wearing nothing right. If you ain't wearing nothing right, it's okay, as long as you're wearing the right color of it. If you're wearing the right color, our eyes take in color first. Like I see Miss Laquita right here in front of me. Laquita Perry's looking so beautiful in her color, and then her headband, I believe it. Like it's stunning. That's what I see first. My eye catches color. And so that's what I'm saying. The colors that you're wearing, are they your best? I think every girl needs to know her best in coloring. Now I'm going to take this color approach as far as coloring in your makeup and coloring your clothing. But I am going to talk to you about Mary Kay lipstick colors. But just know any shade of Mary Kay color I throw at you is also a synonym for clothing. So whatever lipstick shade we're talking about, no, you could wear that in a blouse as well, or a dress. But I think every girl should be confident in knowing the 3 parts about her coloring. We all have undertone, we all have chroma, and we all have value. Every girl needs to find where she is, and these 3 things, in my opinion, determine your best coloring. You, sweet friend, I love y'all. Now, y'all are beautiful and amazing, but not every color on the rainbow should be your color that you're going to wear and it look your best. I hate to break it to you. Hate to break it. But out of the color rainbow that God gives us, we're going to try to find this little sliver that when you wear these colors, you ain't never going to have a bad day in your right colors. Have you ever put on something and someone say to you, you feeling okay today, boo? You all right? You had it happen? What she's saying is, you look sick in that color. That's what friend is trying to tell you. Or have you ever put on a color and someone's like, ooh, your teeth look white today. You just get back from vacation. You slept good. What's going on? She is trying to tell you that is your jam, sister. So pay attention to colors that serve you well. And I would rather your closet, like Jennifer was saying. My theory is own less clothes, but the clothes you own be in your right color. They fit you and be in your style. So when it comes to coloring, you need to know your undertone, cool or warm. Now, you can be neutral, but most women are not. I'm going to tell you this, even neutral girls will lean more cool or more warm, even slightly. So on the color wheel, we need to determine, are you more cool or are you more warm? Okay. And then that half of the color wheel is where you land. For example, if you are cool in undertone, any colors that have a slight blue or a gray or a white to them will lean cool. Okay, think cool like ice cubes, white, blue, and gray. Likewise, if you are a warm girl, think warm like the sun. So any part of the color wheel that has a yellow or a red or orange, like the sun, is going to be warm. So you need to know where you land. For example, red, the color red. Some of y'all want to wear good huzzy red. Now, y'all know we all can. We all look good in it. So if you are a cool girl, you need a blue red. If you are a warm girl, you need orange in that red. So for example, if we're talking lipsticks in Mary Kay, if you're a cool girl, you need blue, you may want to consider the new Rockstar Red in the hydrating. You may want to consider Red Smolder or Scarlet Red. Those are cool reds. You may want to do a Midnight Red. That's got a lot of deep blues in it. If you are a warm girl, you, Sister Red Stiletto, you will never have a bad day in Red Stiletto. Please wear Poppy, please. If you're warm, please do Poppy, please, for your friend Maranda, okay? So know exactly where you land, and undertone will help you pick your colors. If you want to wear a berry lipstick, a berry, it's fall. You want to wear berry. If you are a cool girl, Crush Berry, Berry Famous. Those lean cool. They have a blue, violety undertone. Appleberry, hence the name apple, because apples are red. So a red warm berry is appleberry. So now can you be like, oh, this makes sense. No wonder I didn't look good in those other colors. You need to know your undertone. And I bet you a lot of us friends are not wearing the right foundation shade. Let me slide that in. I have so many national sales director friends and top director friends. I've changed their foundation too this last week. Two in particular. So not everyone wears beige in 150 foundation. Okay, let me let me say that the whole world don't wear beige in 150. So we need to find your perfect foundation for your undertone. So there's undertone, then there's chroma, and then there's value. And for time's sake, I'm just going to hit these real quick. But when you find your undertone, sweet friend, we need to find you where you land on the chroma scale. Chroma just means color intensity. Are you a girl that needs soft, muted colors or more bright, saturated? And that has a lot to do with your hair color and your eye color compared to your skin color. But when you find your undertone, then we need to find your chroma. And then the last thing we find is your value. Value is like how much light to dark it is, white to black, like which one do you look better? And from there, I'll help you find your little lane. If I'm talking right now and you're like, these words just coming out her mouth, I don't know nothing she's saying. Then maybe we should hang out one-on-one. But you're going to have this little sliver of a color lane that serves you well. And like I said, your closet may not be every shade of the rainbow, but the clothes you have, it's going to look so good on you. With the lipsticks that you wear, it's going to be amazing to you. You'll always be phenomenal when you're wearing the right colors. Always, always. Let's talk style real quick. We want you to be you. We want you to have your best style. And in short, if we were to have a style scale, like a linear scale, if you will, it could go anything from classic and minimalist to trendy to boho, and let's throw casual sporty in the mix. Wherever you land, or if you vacillate between them all, we want to celebrate your style. We do. We want you to be you. When it comes to the beauty business, we want you to be you, but two words I'm going to give you. I want you to make sure that you, that you're confident in, not only is she wearing the right colors, because everything's going to look better, but that you are fresh and modern. That's the words I want to throw at you. Because when you are in the beauty business, you just want to be fresh and modern in your best approach. So are we updated, even though we may be classic in style? I have a lot of friends that lean class. I am too. I'm classic as well. But just because we're classic and you prefer clean or neutral or maybe elevated things, let's make sure that classic blazer isn't the same one we're still wearing from the 90s. Let's make sure that classic blazer maybe was purchased in the last year or two, so it's fresh and modern. Because, sister, it may have a little bit more relaxed fit in the middle. It may be a different material. We may want to go edgy classic, or we could go clean classic. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes my classic friends, you're classic and we love that, but we need to make it fresh and modern. Just because we're a mama, don't mean we dress like a mama, okay? If you are sporty and you love the sporty athleisure look and casual, we love that. But that doesn't always have to mean a t-shirt, or it can be a t-shirt that's structured. For example, we want you to wear a t-shirt. Put that flannel around your waist, sister. Wear a good Chelsea boot. Be sporty if you want to. But is your t-shirt trendy maybe, or is it it don't always have to be the school logo on it. Like, you know what I mean? Just be fresh and modern in your approach as you are you. I'll also say that with your shoes. If we look at a friend, a shoe will outdate us in a heartbeat. So just make sure they're fresh and modern. And when it comes to your hair, fresh, and makeup, of course, fresh and modern. Let me give you a little tip, just in case you've ever wondered. I get asked this quite a bit. Now, I'm not a hair expert. I did not go to school for hair. I'm just a Texas girl, and I love big hair and all the hair. That's just me. But I will say this. If you're ever deciding, do I cut? Do I grow out? Do I buy more? You know, what do I need to do? The thing is, it's probably opposite than what you think. In the fall and winter is when you would cut your hair and go shorter. So if you're trying to pick a time of year for a certain style, fall and winter, we cut or we go shorter. Spring and summer, we go longer. And I'm going to tell you why. In fall and winter, we normally bundle up in layers. We have lots and we're real thick. We have lots going on. So if you have a shorter haircut, it'll look great with all your layers and scarves, etc. In the spring and summer, when we wear less clothes, maybe sleeveless, you have more skin showing. When you grow it out longer, it gives you a little bit of coverage, and that juxtaposition of less clothes, more skin, longer hair works. So even if you take a fresh approach to your hair, looking fresh and modern. So let me say this too. You see the side part? I'm not a fan. Like, y'all didn't have to tell me. I know side part ain't my best. I know. I'm trying to be modern. I done heard instead of the middle part, the side part is coming back in 2023. Praise the Lord. So for all of you my age in our 40s, we're like, woo, hallelujah. The side part's coming back. We don't have to middle part this thing. Fresh and modern out the door. Side part's coming back. But your hair is easy to make you fresh and modern if maybe your budget doesn't reflect, a wardrobe change. Also, as far as fresh and modern, twice a year, biannually, if you were just to look and at the trend report of what's happening for your clothing, and then run with your coloring. I'll talk about that in a second. But just twice a year, buy a couple pieces, literally 2 or 3 pieces that are modern and fresh for that season. And then think about the trending color. For example, right now, fall and winter 22 and 23, brown is the #1 trending color, and orchid flower is as well. So if you are even classic or sporty, trendy, boho or whatever, just go and invest your money in something that's in color that would serve you. For example, brown leans warm. So if you're a warm girl in undertone, buy you something brown. If you lean cool in undertone, get that new orchid flower that leans cool. Maybe you buy it in a purse. Maybe you buy it in a scarf to wear around your black winter coat or a navy coat, etc. Just buy a few pieces that reflect the trend and just run with the color versus having to pick out every trendy clothing piece. And you're fresh and modern. Because when you approach someone or when you're marketing yourself in the beauty business, we have to look current and relative. And color is a great way to do that for your budget, but also, again, it's going to complement, say you wear your warm brown lipstick or your bright hot pink lipstick. If you lean cool, that's a great way to be current, and it flatters you as well. The last thing I'll talk about in our literal last couple minutes together is the power of fit, making sure something fits you well. That is so important on first impressions. And I know that as far as style goes, we're leaning more toward a smidge oversized, and that's okay, but you want to make sure things fit you well. I did have a jacket on a while ago, but I took it off to show you this, and this is a bodysuit. I normally don't wear by itself, by the way. I normally have a jacket on, but I wanted to show you the power of a bra. Now, I know I ain't got a lot of business here, so let me just say what we're all thinking. But anyway, the power of a good bra. Girls, you want to make sure you update your bra and that your boobies is up. We don't want your boobies and your stomach meeting in the middle. Okay, so the first thing you need to do for first impressions to make sure your clothes fit good, because you're on camera or in person, get a new bra twice a year, January, February, and then in the fall, get a new bra. Spanx, whatever brand you want to use, you need them. You need them. The girl who tells me she ain't gonna get some, you need it most. Every girl needs some Spanx. I've never had a client tell me, I looked better before I put them on. I never heard it once. Everyone needs some Spanx. A Mary Kay girl in a skirt or dress should have on her Spanx on underneath, should have her good bra on. And that way, here's what I want to show you. This right here, the top of your rib cage, right under your boobies. This is everything. It doesn't matter if you're an apple shape, if you're a rectangle, a pear, or an hourglass. It doesn't matter your shape. These top ribs are everything. We're going to use this as your best. So you want to make sure your boobies are above the top of this rib cage, because this is location and money. Everything we can do, we want to make sure things fit you well here. Things are free and clear here. This is your smallest area. So if you're wearing the right colors, if your style is fresh and modern, even if you're wearing pieces you've had 5 years, or, you want to make sure she's in the right coloring, it fits you well. This is the basics of having confidence in your looks. And I'm going to tell you what, just having the knowledge and using it and putting your best foot forward, it's not that we spend a lot of money. It's saying that you spent time on yourself. It's saying that you were studious for just a minute. You got your coloring down. You paid attention to your hair or your relevance. It just said you spent some time on yourself. And I'm going to tell you what, time is our most precious commodity. Nowadays, yes, we value our resources, our income, but it's time. When someone looks at you and they see, she spent time on herself. You know what that means? That means you have a spirit of excellence. It means you have excellence. And what I know as a business owner is that when I have a spirit of excellence, and you can tell because I spent time, my spirit of excellence is attracted to other people's spirit of excellence. And that's who comes into my life. We are attracted to one another. And I bet those people invested time and their best resources in themselves as well. So you owe it to yourself. Yes, we are educated on all the business tools and essentials. We are all that. But it's hard to run a business when you don't have people in front of you. It's hard to run a business when you can get someone to interact with you. And that may be because it's just time to take a closer look at putting our best foot forward. And again, it's not about, size, age, style, or whatever. It's about being the best in who you are and in your skin and with your beautiful self that you're blessed to be. So I do have, Jennifer, my private group. It's free. There are no strings attached. Like, everyone is invited to be in the group. And that's where I post like more color information or more training for you, or what's on sale, or what fits may serve certain body shapes. You're all invited because we're all friends, and I'd love to communicate there with you more. It's free. Facebook, Miranda's Closet Clients. Miranda's Closet Clients. You're welcome to go ask to be in. Of course, I'll approve you, but hopefully this will give you a few takeaways where you can go and just reevaluate, making sure you're feeling and looking your best, because you deserve that.
I love it. And I am part of that group, and I love it all the time. There's funny stuff in there too. Because sometimes we might think something looked good, but we're still stuck in the 80s or something. I know that's coming back, but sometimes.
Right. Not in a good way.
Yeah, not in a good way. You should have that on, friend. So I love it. So my phone is blowing up. I guess a bunch of people are trying to get in and can't. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, they're just, if you have consultants or where that were trying to get on, I probably have like 50 messages. Maybe it's a Zoom thing. I had to update my Zoom. So it might be that. So if you had people, don't tell them not to panic. We recorded it. I'll get that out anyway. I'll add it to our YouTube link, and it's just Jennifer Enlow. So if you don't know that already, you can go there. You see all the past. Well, it takes about an hour, so we'll get this on there. Miranda, thank you so much for your time. And we all need that, right? You got to change your look come fall and winter. We got to switch things up. And I don't remember who said it, but they always said, if someone hasn't complimented your hair in 3 months, you got to change it. So you got to change it. Something ain't right. So I appreciate you all being on here today. Thank you, friend, for all your time and your energy. I just adore your face so much. And I know everyone's like, oh, so much help. I know everyone's ready to go shopping. They were like, oh, wait, let's go. We got to look our best, right? We got to look slamming when we're doing stuff. So thank you, ladies. Have an amazing Thursday.
Bye.
Bye, gals.